Once seemed impossible, but you've probably heard by now that the Dollar Tree is raising its prices. Some things are even going all the way up to $7. The base price is going up from $1.25 to $1.50, and this comes after the company said it will close about 500 Family Dollar stores. So joining me live right now is Professor of Supply Chain Management at Syracuse University's Whitman School of Management, Dr. Patrick Penfield. Patrick, thank you for joining us today. And is this just inflation, or why are the prices going up, and why are the prices going up so much for some items?
Yeah. Well, hi, Lauren, and thanks for having me. Yeah, so there's three things driving the price increase. So one is inflation. So sadly, the dollar store is being impacted by that. Second thing is that they've got a lot of competition, and so unfortunately they're not doing too well. And then lastly is this acquisition of Family Dollar, and so it's really caused them a lot of issues, especially from a supply chain standpoint. So all three things are really impacting them. So what they're trying to do is look at trying to hopefully be able to make more money. And they announced they lost $1.7 billion this past quarter. So it's just a combination of all these things. And so for them to survive, this is one of the things they have to do is offer more products at a higher price point.
And the Dollar Tree and other stores like it are places that many people in low-income neighborhoods really rely on for all kinds of items, food, other supplies. What does this mean for those neighborhoods?
Yeah, that's the scary part. So a lot of times when a Dollar General or a Dollar Tree store comes into a neighborhood, it'll displace any of the convenience stores, any of the small mom and pop shops that are there. So what'll happen is if one of those close down, it could cause some food insecurity issues, some food deserts. And so that's a big concern for a lot of low-income neighborhoods. And so that's something, again, that is difficult, when you have these types of situations that happen.
And do you think this is the end of an era for Dollar Tree-like stores, especially stores that have dollar in their brand name? Is it just not realistic beyond this year?
I think so. Yeah, I think just because of inflation and what's going on, you might see a $5 store now or a $10 store. I think that's just part and parcel of, how, prices keep going up. So again, the name may still be there, but yeah, you probably won't see those dollar bargains that you used to see before.
Yeah, you have to wonder if these stores thought this day would come, and now it's here.
Yeah, I think, it's just the discount retail. It's so vicious, so competitive. You're not only dealing with Dollar General, you're dealing with Walmart, you're dealing with Target. And so, there's only so much money there. And then, with inflation and being in these, everybody's struggling, to try to make more money, it's difficult, right? So everybody is, again, trying to figure out how can we become more efficient. And I think that's the other thing from a supply chain standpoint. If you're a low-cost store like a Dollar Tree, you've got to be able to minimize your costs as much as you possibly can. So, you have to have a super efficient supply chain in order to survive.
That was Dr. Patrick Penfield of Syracuse University. Dr. Penfield, thank you so much for joining us live today.